I gave some quick thoughts on the movie Bring Her Back on my monthly top 5 for July. I thought I'd just expand on that movie that came third in the list because it's the most recent and it's one of the recent ones I haven't actually done a full review on. So, my feelings on this movie is it is very bold, it's very gutsy, it physically makes you feel things because of how raw those practical effects are. The subject matter is very dark and very grim, and it's sort of borderline makes you forget for a moment that it's actually supernatural because it is heavy on the trauma and the human aspect of it. The performances are very strong. Sally Hawkins is fantastic in this movie. She is the absolute standout. Billy Barrett does a great job as well, and it's sort of an indication as to my feelings at the end of the movie as to how good a job he did. There are some issues I have with certain things in the movie. There's a bit involving a phone that I thought was somewhat off. I think the decision making in the final third of this film is where this movie sort of goes up for debate and maybe drops away somewhat to me, but it kept me interested throughout. It's definitely one of the best looking horror films that I've seen in quite some time. You can tell this is the directors have talked to me. I was never that big a fan of that movie. I know that's somewhat controversial because many are, but I thought this was slightly better. But for original concepts and for visuals, I think Bring Her Back deserves an awful lot of credit and deserves to be seen. If you get a chance when it's still out there, go check it out. Bring Her Back got a 3.5 star for me on Letterboxd. I think that was fair. It bordered on 4 if it wasn't for a few decisions I wasn't too suited by. But other than that, Bring Her Back, good movie. Well worth the admission.